Hello guys, I'm doing another what I eat in a day. I hope they're not annoying, but I know that a lot of people have so much trouble with food, so I want to help as much as I can. I hope also that the quality of this video is a little bit better. I've been trying to focus more on me, that way it could look better when I post it. But yeah, let's get on to this video. I do want to say a few things before we start. First of all is if you are on a bulking journey, if you are trying to get thicker, if you are trying to gain weight or just gain muscle, please don't be so hard on yourself. It's very hard and it's gonna take a long time and you're gonna feel discouraged for the most part, but once you start seeing results, you're gonna love it, I promise. I don't have too many pictures of me when I was like super skinny, when I was like 100 pounds, because I was always self-conscious and I didn't really like my body ever. I just didn't want to take pictures, so I only started taking pictures once I gained to like 10 pounds and I felt a little thicker and I felt better about myself. That's when I started taking pictures, but I was still very skinny, and I've always just been kind of skinny fat, you know, when your extremities are like super skinny and then like your stomach is just kind of bloated and just there. That's always been me. And then I started cutting down because I didn't like my stomach, then I got just skinny all around, and then I started dirty bulking, and then I just got very thick in the wrong areas, like just the areas I didn't want to be thicker on, like my stomach, or like the front, like the, you know, the underarm fat, or like the back of my arm. I just felt very unattractive and my legs were not growing. Like I was literally just getting fat and like no muscle, and I've always been like a good workout person, but turns out I was not eating enough protein. I just increased the fat, which that's why I gained a lot of fat and not muscle. But I have been kind of looking more into diet and just nutritious foods and just fuel for my body. So I really suggest you guys start looking into that. If you need help, Sheer Madness is a podcast. I feel like that girl, once I started listening to her, I started just putting the puzzle pieces together, and I hope that might help. If you don't want to look into it too much, I do have on my story highlights a few like suggestions, or just on Instagram on topics. So, but the main one for me is oil. I feel like once I cut out all the like fast food stuff like that, then I feel like I noticed the most change in my stomach area. It was just basically all bloating, and the oil was just the main factor. So I hope you guys look into it, but also have a diverse diet. Don't eat the same thing over and over, even if you think you have the protein and carbs and things figured out. I hope you guys are still changing it up once in a while, just because you need diversity in your stomach for your gut to constantly working and your microbiome to constantly be doing its thing. Oh, and the foods, for the most part, I just kind of put my own things together. This one is focused on Mongolian noodles. I'm still in the market for teriyaki chicken with no sunflower oil in it or like any other harmful oils. I don't know if I'll find it. If you guys have suggestions, please let me know. Comment down below or message me on Instagram or TikTok. I would be more than happy, because I really like this dish and I want to just make it as clean as possible. And if you guys have recipes too, please let me know. Cheap, easy, and fast would be the best thing. That's what I always try to do, because I feel like once I start taking way too long my food, it just discourages me to eat. So I need to be eating something that's always fast, and or that I can just make a lot of and heat it up and eat it the next day over and over. Please let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, please enjoy this video. Good morning, guys. It's about to be 9. I just cooked some sausages. I'm just gonna heat up make some eggs and then toast some bread. And I'll show you guys my breakfast for today. It's about to be 9. Last night I ate around 9:30, and it was pretty late to be eating at that time. But I always try to eat like 10 to 12 hours apart. So like if I eat dinner at 9, I'll eat breakfast at 9. I don't know if that makes sense. So that's why it's a little late and I'm just now eating breakfast. But yeah, let me show you guys my breakfast. It is done. It's just 4 eggs, a toast, a whole wheat toast, and a sausage and a half because my husband took a bite out of it. I'm eating 30 grams of protein for breakfast. Last month I focused on increasing my protein, so this month I'm increasing my carbs. And if you guys saw last month's video of what I eat in a day, I wasn't having toast for breakfast because I wanted to focus on protein, but now I'm eating the same amount of protein and adding toast because I'm more hungry too. So this is it. When I'm done with my food, I'm gonna wash my Brussels sprouts, and I'm gonna just put some of this balsamic vinaigrette on it and just let it sit, and then I'll make them for lunch today or for dinner. But the reason why I'm letting it sit is because I realized that I feel like it soaks it up and it just tastes even better. So I've never tried these big ones though, so I'm curious to how these taste because I've only tasted the smaller ones, and I feel like these bigger ones don't really have much like an entry point, so I might stab it a little so the vinaigrette can go in it. I just got back from picking up my daughter from school, so it's 2:45. I'm eating lunch. This is the first time this week that I've eaten, and last week that I've eaten late. Because usually I eat around 1 for my second meal of the day, but I wasn't hungry until right before I left, but obviously I had to leave to pick her up, so here we are. Before, I was just drinking a protein because I wasn't as hungry. The protein itself would get me full, so now I'm so hungry that I can eat more than a protein, and so I'm having I was taking another protein, but I ran out, and I have this that my husband bought a long time ago, and I'm just trying to finish it because we're almost done with it. But this is a meal replacement, so it has more calories, but I'm only doing 1 scoop, and the serving size is 4 scoops. So it's probably just around 150 calories, but for 1 scoop, it's 13 grams of protein. Let me show you what I'm putting in it. I put some ice because I like mine really cold, and I'm gonna put some 1 cup of oat milk, and then obviously the 1 scoop. Yesterday I had yogurt and apples with my protein, but today I'm gonna have a bagel just because I'm a little more hungry, and the bagel has more carbs. I'm having this bagel with it. Sorry, I'm all over the place. So I've talked about flax seeds before. Flax seeds are good for your microbiome. They feed your gut, basically, your gut bacteria. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of flax seeds, and then I'm gonna put some cinnamon because I love cinnamon flavored. And that's it for my smoothie. So I'm adding cream cheese to my bagel, and I'm adding some protein chicken, some protein vegan, some protein veggie chicken strips, so they're not real chicken. The reason why I grabbed this is because I like to have some protein in hand like this, but I don't like the real chicken because it stinks and it's just not as good as this one. So a protein and a bagel with some chicken strips. I just added some pepper, 30 grams of protein, and I had 30 this morning for breakfast, so 60 grams. This is my 3rd meal. I just worked out. Okay, so I'm making teriyaki, like Mongolian style noodles. You're gonna need some lo mein noodle. These are made with organic wheat flour, salt, and water. Some teriyaki sauce. I am in the market for teriyaki sauce with no vegetable oil. I feel like that might be hard, but if you guys know of one, let me know. Some peanut sauce, this garlic chili thing, and then you're gonna need, this is what I like on my noodles, but obviously you can change it or add whatever else you like. Garlic, onion, a pepper, broccoli, and a zucchini. And we're gonna need some chicken, obviously, protein, and a pan. I use a wok, some vegetable oil. You could use sesame oil. You can't even see it. It's optional. I'm boiling some water for the noodles. While my water is boiling, I'm gonna chop all this up and I'll be right back. I'm done chopping this. You want them to be super tiny, probably like this little, because the smaller, the sooner they cook. Also, if you aren't using garlic and onion, you need to. I'm gonna drain the water. So this took like 5 minutes to chop up, the chicken another 5 minutes. But I cut it while I heated up the water, and so altogether it's only been like 10 minutes. I'm gonna turn the heat up on this now. Probably medium high. If you have lots of people in your family, you can each add whatever you like. It doesn't all have to be the same. And even with the sauces, this is a crucial part because you need to, when you flip it over, the bottom, whatever's at the top is gonna cook first. You need to add your noodles first. Okay. And then your veggies, because they don't need that much to cook that long. I love zucchini, so I'm gonna add a little zucchini. And then obviously your garlic, pepper, onion. And at the top, you're gonna add your protein, whatever needs to cook first. It's burning. Okay, so to the top, I'm just gonna add the teriyaki sauce. You don't need that much again. It's pretty salty, even the less sodium one. Peanut sauce, love peanut sauce. And then a little spice. Did you even see? Okay. So this is how it's gonna look. And let me show you guys. So I'm gonna let this sit here for around 3 minutes. And in 3 minutes, I'm gonna stir it. And now you're just gonna stir it. Make sure your chicken is completely white and cooked before you eat it. Okay. Here. This is it. These are the noodles. I just worked out. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna finish making these. What, baby? I'm gonna put them in the oven for 45 minutes on, what was it, 375? 45 minutes to an hour, doesn't matter. For some reason my audio did not work, but I am eating dinner. I am having strawberries and some chocolate. These are the chocolates I get from Walmart, and then I am just eating some chicken. I wasn't that hungry, and I know that the Brussels sprouts get me really full, so I'm just eating this. And that is it for my dinner. It is so freaking delicious. I love Brussels sprouts so much. Don't forget to drink your water. Look at me enjoying my strawberry. I got so hungry editing this video, but I hope you are too, and I hope you're eating. Stay healthy. Thanks for watching. Bye.